Hi everybody, 23rd of January, another day in my daily diaries of how I'm now coping with the loss of my wife due to Parkinson's. A bit of bad news this morning. A friend of mine off here, Peter, he messaged me this morning because we message each other every day. He's been following me on here because his wife's been very poorly. She's got a few things. Anyway, he said she passed at 4 o'clock this morning. So my thoughts are with you, Peter. I hope everything's going as well as it can do for you today. I slept okay though last night, but I didn't wake up at 4 o'clock. But yeah, then I get that message off Peter saying Ellen had passed at 4 o'clock. Strange, isn't it? Strange. I know sometimes, it brought it back, to me for the, for Angie's sort of last day. But I didn't let it get to me. I didn't let it drag me down today. I don't know. I just determined not to let it sort of get me down, and I just cracked on with my painting, and I've got loads done. I've got a really lot done. But sometimes you think, I go on about, you've got to move on, and well, you have got to move on, but it's only 5 days away from Angie's 4-month anniversary. It's only 4 months ago. So I've got that coming up. But sometimes it's just nice to sit in of an evening sometimes and just go over your memories, and sit in with Mr. Daniels and go over your memories and just grieve inside for your loss. Not just me. Sometimes it's not always about move forward, keep going, because it's not. Sometimes it's, you've got to grieve, but sometimes it can be nice to grieve, thinking about your memories and stuff. Sometimes I think, me especially, but I think probably a lot of people who are grieving for a loved one, you tend to hide our feelings. Oh yeah, I'm okay, thanks. And really, the answer should be no, I'm not, and I don't really have a clue how to get over it. But we don't. People, mean well when they ask, but they don't really want to get involved with that conversation. And that's why we say, no, I'm fine, I'm okay, thanks. So I find it by talking and reminiscing and talking on here. It's my therapy. I know I wouldn't be able to do it, face to face with anybody, or so it's my talking therapy, and it really has helped. Me talking just out how I am and how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, if I'm feeling good or if I'm feeling shit, and then talking, different stories about Angie. It helps me, because otherwise, sort of being a mature 29-year-old, we tend to bottle things up. I think the younger males are a bit more open nowadays, but we tend to bottle things up. Because I think what it is, men in general, we're problem solvers. We like to solve problems and find the solutions, and because I can't find the solution to the problem of Angie now not being here, it would mash my head in if I couldn't get it out there, which is what I'm doing now. It would drive me nuts. Angie probably already say you're already nuts anyway, so I'll be double nuts, shall I say. But it's been my saviour, So anyway, that was a bit deep, wasn't it? Well, that's because the text off Peter, you see. Just keep going, Peter. Keep going. Right, like I said, I've done a load of jobs today, a load of my painting. All the walls are done. Skirting boards and architraves are all done. Staircase it's all had one coat. All the spingles have all had one coat. I ended up taking a lot of them out because they went behind the wall and it would have been a nightmare trying to get them done. Remember, they're like a mahogany colour, so if I'd have missed anything, it'd have just shown up. And now I can paint the wall as well up the top end of the stairs. Before I put the spingles back, I can paint that wall. So, good move. So I ended up, like I said, taking them out. Yeah, so I was going to try and get the blinds up in that dining room area, but the gloss is still wet. So anyway, I'll do it tomorrow because I'm having another full day tomorrow. I've been to carpet shop, but they can't come next week. They're full, they're booked, so it's going to be not this Monday, Monday after. Monday the 2nd of Feb. 2nd of Feb already. Hey, bloody hell. I know. So anyway, I can crack on, I've got plenty to do. Just wanted them done, the carpets actually especially in my bedroom. I would have liked them done next week, but hey, I can't, it is what it is. You know, I've said if there's any cancellations to help them fit me in, so they will do. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to have another full day tomorrow. Oh, radio were on today. It's a bit of a funny story again about Angie. And a song come on. I've not had my music on, I've just had the radio on today. And the song come on from I'm sure it was like the early 80s maybe. Middle 80s, something like that. And it was called Don't Mess With My Toot Toot. Now you probably know it because it was a real dancey type song. It was a good one. Everybody liked it. I'm not sure where it got in the charts. And it was out at the time we were on holiday in Rhyl in North Wales. Summertime. And and she kept getting hit on. When we go in pubs, I'd go to the toilet. So I come back and there'd be somebody chatting it up and stuff like that. Or, you know, anyway, so next week we goes out and we, day after, I said, oh yeah, we got us a t-shirt each. And so she gives me mine and it's got Don't Mess With My Toot Toot. And she puts hers on and it's got I'm His Toot Toot. Because she knew I'd have ended up fighting somebody somewhere. Keep hitting on her, you see, trying to chat her up. So we wore that most days, rest of the week. It caused a lot of laughing, and people laughing and joking. And it did actually stop people chatting it up. Mad woman. Mad as a box of frogs. She was. Right, so on that note, I'm going. I'm dying for a shower. I'm all painted. I've got gloss on me now as well. So I'm dying getting this shower. I really miss this bath. I could have a light lounge in the bath now. It's now 5:45. Yeah, nearly 5:45. So, and then I'm going to have my tea. I don't know, I'm having my tea. I'll have something different than a soup tonight. So, right, so again, thanks for your comments and your support. Press your like buttons, follow me buttons, forward these videos on. And give a thought for Peter, for losing his wife, Ellen. So on that note, you take care now. Bye.